Instead, say, my gracious, classy, yes, the kind Corolla.
Because it's more better like that.
You mean because it is more better like that?
Certainly is, no matter how you say it, when you see the 88 Corollas at your Toyota dealers of Hawaii.
I don't mind working hard, but I'll tell you how I feel. I work an honest day, and I want an honest deal.
Shop Safeway for your convenience for 7-day ad specials like T-bone steak, grain-fed Safeway quality beef, only $2.99 a pound. Porterhouse, only $3.09 a pound. And Marina Baptist sheep 4-roll pack, only 97 cents.
I work an honest day, and I want an honest deal.
Through Tuesday at Safeway.
Sometimes it seems like getting a mortgage loan can take forever, but at Bank of Honolulu, we promise fast action and we deliver. I'm Jack Cordaway, president of Bank of Honolulu. We'll process your mortgage loan in 4 to 6 weeks, start to finish, including Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac loans. Call one of our offices today for competitive loan rates, complete service, and quick turnaround.
Bank of Honolulu, downtown Kapiolani Boulevard and in the Manoa Marketplace. Member FDIC.
It's exciting OIA football live from Waipahu Stadium on KGU. Hello again, everyone. I'm John DeMont along with Chip Davey, and tonight the Marauders of Waipahu against the Seariders of Waianae, who have already won their district. This OIA exciting football game will be brought to you by Toyota, by the Outrigger Hotel, by Bank of Honolulu, your neighborhood Safeway stores, Orient Royal Hawaiian Shrimp, and by Frito-Lay. And Chip Davey, the festivities continue here, and it gives us a moment to set up what is assumably going to be the playoff structure.
You know, Waianae has already won the Leeward District. We've been talking about that. Radford has won the Central District, and that means next weekend in the OIA West Division Championship game, which I believe is Friday night, and I'll correct myself if I have to, it'll be Waianae versus Radford. The Eastern Division matchup will be Roosevelt, who beat Kalani last night, playing Kailua. How did Kailua get there? Okay, we've got the article. We've got the article from this afternoon's paper with the esteemed sports writer, Mr. Caliente. Kailua did beat Castle last night in a relatively good game. I liked that game last night. John 17-6. Chris Hamp was back. Alex Kane was not quotable after the game because he was still a little bit on edge, I guess, but waiting to see how things develop. Farrington then beat McKinley 7-6. Roosevelt did beat Kalani 40-22. Wailua blanked Moanalua 6-0. Iea stomped Mitalani 19-9, and Pearl City bested Nanakuli 17-7. So when you take the common opponents, Kailua has beaten opponents with better records on the average or for the whole season than Kahuku has. Both teams are 7-0-1, and from what this article says and what we believe or what we think, 85 to 99.75% sure, Kailua will represent the Windward District. So next weekend it will be Kailua and Roosevelt for the Eastern Division Championship.
All righty, let's get the football game underway as Sam Bailey leads the Seariders of Waianae out onto the field. They will be kicking off from our right to left. The field runs Maka to Makai, and so they will kick off from Maka to Makai, and we will see Waipahu receiving the opening kickoff. So they'll get the first shot offensively. Shane Mitsui on company with Channel Taito and Marvin Fernandez as his wide receivers. Shane Hamamoto, a slot guy. Jason Kabanok and Shannon Valdez are the running backs. Dropping deep for Waipahu. The football's kicked before the safety even turns and looks, and they're going to bring the kick back. Sam Bailey kicked the ball before the Waipahu football team was set to receive it. You know, after Shannon Valdez was back there, and he got a little bit of a surprise.
After 4 quarters of play, Bailey will be DB, quarterback, kick returner, punt returner, punter, and kickoff man. And here he is, eager to get the game started. If I were he or if I were him, I would take my time and kind of pace myself, but I don't think he wants to. There's a football player out there.
So they are going to walk off 5 yards for his enthusiasm, eagerness. Well, they wanted to mess up their homecoming. Right footer, line drive kick, goes to the near side receiver at the 15, across the 20, out to the 23-yard line. Comes Cash Petty, who's a defensive back and kick returner. And so Waipahu will set up shop at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10, and we're underway at Waipahu Stadium.
Credit number 86 for Waianae in on that tackle. There really wasn't any wall that formed for the Marauders. As Petty tried to run it back left to right, they take over possession now, though.
Daniel Posiolai is the left tackle. Peter Villiamu, the right tackle for Waipahu. Byron Victor and Ken O'Meal are the guards, and Stanley Guevara is the center. Straight ahead handoff goes to Valdez, and he gets no gain. Maybe lost a yard. We'll have to wait and see when they unpile. They did lose a couple of yards. It's all the way back to the 22.
Number 66, defensive tackle, Capelli Paolo, 5'9", 195-pound senior, the man to make the stop. Also helped out by the middle guard, David Tafiti.
John Fernandez comes in at a running back now, along with Jason Kavanagh. As Shane Mitsui brings them to the line, it is 2nd down, about 12. Back to throw on 2nd down. He goes to the far sideline. The ball is batted away. It was intended over there for Channel Taito. Covering on the play was Kekoa Kaluhiokolani, the cornerback over there.
Waipahu using a strong eye. 2 backs behind the quarterback in a line in the eye, and 2 wide receivers. Everybody else is in tight. That pass went to the left side.
So it'll be 3rd down, about 12 at the 22 for Waipahu. Grant Hamilton at the defensive back now. He comes right up on the line of scrimmage, or right just 5 yards off the receiver on this side, who is Marvin Fernandez. Split backs now. Handoff goes to Valdez, and he gets to the original line of scrimmage, perhaps, and no more. It'll set up about a 4th and 10, and it'll be kick it away time for Waipahu, as Glenn Kamana made the tackle for Waianae.
Waianae also using a 4-man front. They've taken Tafiti out of the point. We'll get back to that on the next series of downs. Helping out as well, number 76, Fiamalo Penitani, 6'2", 245-pound junior defensive lineman.
Channel Taito is going to punt. He averages 34.5 yards a kick. Has plenty of time, no pressure. It's a high hanger, not very deep, coming down around the 50-yard line. It takes a Waipahu roll, goes all the way down into Waianae territory at the 34-yard line, where it is down. So an outstanding punt by Taito. Call it the 35-yard line officially. Make a 41-yard kick out of it.
And credit number 26, Alan Pagba, with the coverage, 5'9", 150-pound senior, downing the ball.
All right, here comes Waianae, offensively for the first time in the contest, led by quarterback Sam Bailey. They line up a single back this time. That's Wendell Ken. Bailey calling signals. Back to throw on 1st down. Down the middle, wants to go deep. It's picked off. Intercepted by Danny Potey. He's across midfield. He's across the 45, down to the 42-yard line of Waianae. And so Potey picks off Sam Bailey's first pass, and homecoming getting off to a pretty good start for Waipahu tonight.
You could tell by the crowd. 4 receivers on that play, straight down the field. That one was on the left side in the center of the field. Interception return for Waipahu. 1st and 10. They're on their own, looks like 42. Ready to go, Marauders.
All right, Shane Mitsui brings them up, lines them up in the eye. Fernandez is in at the fullback now. Kavanagh has the football. He's the tailback, gets to the 40, no more. A 1-yard gain from the 41 to the 40, where Frank Molina made the stop for Waianae.
Waianae then looking like they switched from an even to an odd man front. I don't know if they do that at the snap of the ball, but there were 3 linebackers behind that defensive front wall.
We're just underway at Waipahu Stadium. Don't forget Leahy and Blangiardi tonight. Who? Leahy and Blangiardi around 10:40. It's
already
expected they'll be on to talk about the whatchamacallit game.
Yeah, down the other place.
2nd down, 9. Fernandez in motion for Waipahu. Play action fake. Mitsui to throw, has a man open at the sideline and can't get the football over there, however, to Peter Banglos. Covering on the play was Halu. I'm going to fight these names all night. Kaluhiokolani, Kekoa.
Let's just call him Keikoa. That play went to the right side. Play action fake. Good play. He was bounds. He was right on the sidelines. The pass was good, but the catch wasn't there.
Second pass attempted by Matsui is yet to complete one. Taito goes out wide to the left this time. Shane Hamamoto in the left slot. Split backs are Fernandez and Cabanac. Good block by Cabanac. Pass is intercepted by Waianae at the 30, 35, 40. And out of bounds at the far sideline at the 43-yard line was Leonard Lowe. And so they trade interceptions, these two, and Waianae will go back to work.
That pass was intended out on the left side, about 12 yards down from the line of scrimmage. I think it was intended for number 81, Taito, but the pass was short, and the Waianae defensive back was about 2 yards in front of him. It was an easy catch, and he returned it.
Waianae at their 44-yard line. First and 10 in a scoreless ball game. Handoff straight ahead. He's going to get hit for a loss. And that is Robert Rivera. Linebacker shooting through was Alan Bonsalao for the stop. So it'll be a 2-yard loss back to the 42. They line up in the eye this time. Ken is one back. They try a little razzle-dazzle. They wanted to try a flea flicker, and the snap went to Naki, who's in it a running back, and his pass intended for Bailey was way high. It would have been a lateral so Bailey could throw it downfield as they tried to run the flea flicker, and it just never materialized.
Kevin Takafuji, number 50, is the Waianae center, 5'7", 200-pound senior. He's also a 3.0 academic student.
So third down and long now for Waianae. Bailey to throw, under pressure, in the grasp, and down he goes. In came Philip Pola, heading deep in the backfield. Sack City back at the 31-yard line. 11-yard sack.
Polo is one of those guys in the last series of downs who has been consistently around the ball. And what we like up here is that he put his hand up in the air and did a little mini sack dance after that play.
Bailey in punt formation. And dropping deep is Danny Pody, who had an interception already. It's a high hanger, not a very good kick for Bailey. It'll come down around the 44-yard line, takes a Waianae bounce, and then rolls all the way back to the 25-yard line where it'll be downed, and that's where Waipahu will go to work their third offensive try.
So we haven't got anything going so far. The teams have exchanged interceptions, and they've also exchanged punts. And Waipahu is in the middle of the homecoming with the cheerleaders down on our left. And, John, I think that's the largest cheerleading squad we have seen all season long. There's got to be 20 girls down there.
Well, they're having a good time, that's for sure. 39-yard punt for Bailey, and it was all roll.
Not bad. What kind of a roll was it?
So first and 10, Waipahu. Matsui brings him up. He's going to run, hand off, and to stuff it again. The line of Kapeu Paolo was in there, the right defensive end, and nothing materialized. In fact, they lose 2 yards back to the 28-yard line.
Waianae in their white shirts playing a 4-man front with 3 linebackers, but those linebackers are almost up in the line of scrimmage, making it look like 7 men across there.
Paolo and Fano are the defensive ends, very active. Reno Chun is an outside linebacker. Frank Molina. Kaleo Searle, remember him, had such a good game earlier in our game against Kailua. Handoff goes to Shannon Valdez, and he gets back to the 30, perhaps the 31-yard line, before he's brought down by David Tafiti.
And the man on the point when they play an odd man front for the Seariders, Fiamalu Penitani, 6'2", 245-pound junior.
So a 3-yard pickup. It's third down and 9. 5.5 to go in the first quarter. We're scoreless on homecoming at Waipahu. Outstanding facility here, right on the Western Extreme of Pearl Harbor. And we're going to have penalty markers. Delay a game. Waipahu took too long to get the ball snapped, so that'll move it back from the 31 to the 26. First penalty of the contest.
Marauders outfitted in their royal blue with gold numbers that has white trim, and there's a stripe down their pants. Entire uniform in royal blue. Gold numbers, gold helmets.
Statistically, we're looking at minus yardage so far for Waianae in the rushing department, and Waipahu not much better. In fact, they're minus 2. So we haven't had much offense get going yet. Third down now, 15. Play action fake. Mitsui downfield. It's intercepted. At the 40-yard line to the 35, down to the 30-yard line goes Kekoa Kaluhiokalani. Second interception for Waianae. And that's been their best way to get into Waipahu territory.
Yeah, good play. Is that his? I don't know if that's his second interception or not. We've mentioned his name before. No, first time around. They're in their best position they've had so far in the first quarter.
They are just inside the 30 at the 29-yard line. First and 10. Waianae have not been able to get their offense on track yet either. Toss, and then the ball is up, and it's still loose, and I think Waipahu has recovered indeed. The pitch went to David Villanueva, and he fumbled it, and in to make the recovery, it looked like Philip Pola was all over the football.
Well, he's also got his hand up in the air, John. That's one of his characteristics. Another man helping out there, number 41, that's the linebacker, Bonsalau, 5'9", 200-pound senior.
That is the fourth turnover of the football game by both these two teams, and we are at 4.5 to go first quarter. So the defenses have been in command so far. We're at the 36-yard line. First and 10, Waipahu. Split backs. Mitsui going to throw on first down. Goes down the middle. It's intercepted again at the 35-yard line. That time, number 12, Chuck Rainey pulls it in.
And credit now Penitani, number 76, the point man, the point guard, the middle guard for Waianae with tremendous pressure. When that play was over, he was up in the air and landed on Mitsui, the quarterback, and that's 240 pounds coming down on you.
And it was intended for Channel Taito. He made the tackle. So first and 10, Waianae at their 35-yard line. Straight ahead handoff and across the 40 out near the 42-yard line. Good pickup. And that was Bailey who kept, I guess, and ran that side. No, it was Aken. Aken to the 42. So it'll be second down and 3. Motion man is Pregana. And this time a handoff and straight ahead, and now to outside the left tackle all the way out to midfield goes Villanueva. And he's brought down after he makes the first down inside Waipahu territory at the 49-yard line. Call it a 9-yard pickup.
That play went over the left side, over the left guard. Dean Kapoy, 5'10", 205 senior, and over Roland Silva, the left tackle, 6 foot, 225-pound junior.
So first and 10, first down of the game offensively, either team. Handoff goes to Wendell Aken across the 45, down to the Waipahu 43-yard line he goes. He's brought down there by Iakoto Fezagiga. Let me say these right. Fezagiga.
Waianae having the same problems on tracking as we saw them earlier this year when they played Kailua, and Kailua had a tremendous first half against them.
Second down 4, handoff again to Aken. And this time he gets to just about a yard is all, down to about the 41-yard line. Down that time by Alan Cariaga, one of the linebackers.
That play went over the right side, and we have a timeout.
Timeout on the field with 2:23 to play first quarter, no score.